So this episode, I'm going to talk about football here in Canada because I was born here, raised here, grew up playing a lot of different sports here, won a couple championships here. Um, but I'm going to tell you about the last 2 years, basically. I'm a proud GTA Grizzly now, but before that, um, you may or may not know I had a lot of different schools interested in me playing football for them, just to name a few. Western, UBC, Mount Allison. Got some messages from some of the coaches interested in me coming out and playing for their team. But maybe y'all don't know, my senior year in high school, I suffered a major arm injury that basically could have ended my career. And a lot of those schools that were interested in me before the injury didn't reply to me after the injury. Or at least that's how I saw it. Because I wasn't getting replies. Maybe it was because they heard something from one of my coaches or something. But I had decent grades. I always try to be respectful to my coaches and what they said. And so I don't really think my coaches would have said bad things about me, especially my rep coaches and also my high school coaches. So, yeah. So why I'm making this debate, why play Canada versus going to the U.S., most people know that more competitive is in the U.S. You want to play, if you're playing a sport like football, basketball, soccer, you want to play D1. You don't really want to, most athletes, if they have the option to get a full scholarship instead of the partial ones they give here, most people would go with full, right? Unless you have like excess money. Some people have that, right? But not everybody does. So, sorry. Not everyone does. So, being able to have the options is really important. So, because I didn't know if a lot of schools were going to take me from my personal experience after getting injured, I made sure I made that U.S. option available to me. So I went and became a college athlete of America. I signed up, did all the registrations for the NCAA, blah, 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 blah. The only thing I had left to do was my SATs or my ACTs. But I didn't really want to go that route. I had offers here, and I expected to play here. But no schools were really interested in me anymore because maybe I kind of fell off the radar. Ended up going to what people would call in the States a junior college or a JUCO. Ended up going to Humber. It's like a different league. It's not it's like the OCAA. And first I went for, I figured maybe I'll be good enough to at least make the basketball team. I went for the basketball tryout. I got cut. I'm like, how did I get cut? I'm probably one of the best ballers in the school. By far. I'm like, what? I ball on that. It's like I coach it, I play it, I breathe basketball basically. I breathe basketball basically my whole life. But like then there was just a rude awakening to me. Like I was still in the gym working out. I wasn't fully 100%. Injuries occurred, and basically, if I had to relate it to a famous athlete, I would say it Derrick Rose my career. Basically, I had the MVP caliber talent, but then just injury after injury, having to put teams on my back, really drained on my body. And by 20, I can't even make the basketball team at a junior college. After winning championships, multiple championships at different times, I can't even make a damn junior college team. I'm like, shit, I slipped. I fell off. But so when we get back to the point, because it's not a big commodity here in the States. It's where the money's at with the sports. We're not aimed for sports really, except if it's winter sports. But as a country, we need to change that. We need to get more into our like summer sports, like track and field, basketball, soccer, blah 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 blah. and there's a lot more. I'm just saying blah blah blah, etc. Okay. So now that you see the gigantic difference between salaries, half a mil basically in the U.S. for a starting NFL job and a 50,000 for a CFL job, it makes it very difficult for young people, especially because most people are just like, I need to go get that money. Money's important, right? It's just a commodity, really. It's thinking behind it. How are you going to be perceived? What are people going to believe? And yeah, it's not always how you earn your money or what you do to earn your money, but yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. So it will, even if it should be open, we should have more options of scouts coming over here and just looking at our athletes more often. We shouldn't have to fully leave like some players like Andrew Wiggins, who went to was it Kansas? I think it was, to become the number one draft pick in basketball. Why don't some of our athletes just stay? Because they know we have the talent. But why do we have to go over there to show it? Why can't they come over here and scout us? So I'm gonna be that kind of guy because I know I have the talent. I could play in the NFL. I could play in the NBA, but I want them to come over here and make sure they see our guys. Because I feel like we're getting shortchanged because they're not seeing enough of our athletes enough. Because we have to go to the States and basically, if you go to a certain place, most of the people are going to be from that place. But the one thing I really like about Canada is we're really diverse, especially where I'm from. I'm from Brampton. Like, most of the population is immigrants, and that's quite awesome, to be honest with you. The diversity is really something that I cherish.